Hey, Red. All right, y'all. Red Bones checking in. Yo, today I want to do a story time. I'm gonna call this nostalgic memories. Dog, I feel like we all have a core memory, like all of us. Like we all can relate to this. On who remembers their first car? Dog, I think we all can relate. Whether it was a fucking hoopty or a fucking Bugatti or whatever your parents can afford to get you at that time, I don't even think it mattered. As long as it could get you from point A to B, that's all that really fucking mattered. Like, yo, like just just go back in time of when you got your first car, that first vehicle, like that first ever where man, like I can go anywhere I want. Like you, even though you only in your mind you thinking, oh, I could go anywhere in the city, it feel like you could go anywhere in the world. I mean, you technically can to a degree depending on how good or how new the car is, but like even if it's a used car, you're like, man, I could go pretty far. Like if I wanted to take a road trip with my friends, or if I wanted to go meet this little chick here in this whole nother state, it's like, man, long as my car, has an oil change, has some gas, for the most part, I pretty much can make it. But it's like, I just feel like when you get that first car, you almost feel like you can do anything or go anywhere in the world. Like you almost treat that car like it's a fucking airplane because it's just like, man, I could go to a friend's house whenever I want. Like I don't have to rely on anybody to give me a ride or rely on anybody to pick me up. We all know that's the worst fucking feeling when you go somewhere and then you have to literally, not only do you have to ask somebody like, yo, can you drop me here? I want to go to such and such. You gotta ask for basically approval on someone else's schedule. But then the fucking worst part, not only do you need a ride there, but then you like, oh yeah, I don't know what time we gonna be done. You basically have to like lock in a time with that person, whoever you need to pick you up, especially because you're on their schedule. You're not on your own schedule. So I just remember those days of having to get a ride everywhere, there and back from my mom. And then just I remember that first day of getting that car. My first car was a Jeep Cherokee. I don't want to say the wrong name, but I'm gonna show a picture of it here. It was a Jeep Cherokee. It was an old motherfucker, but like I said, I didn't give a fuck. It was more than enough for me. It didn't have air conditioning in the beginning, which that was probably the worst part, especially living in the South. Like I said, the heat is different out here, so that was probably the worst part. But it really didn't even matter. Like even though it didn't have air conditioning at the time, I still didn't give two fucks because I was like, man, it's gonna give me the point A to point B. Like I can stay out damn near as late as I want, long as my mom ain't tripping. It's like I know, man, I could be out to 1, 2 in the morning. I got my own whip. I could get there on my own and I could get back on my own. And I know we all can relate to that. Like, y'all, that was one of the best core memories I feel like for everybody. Like getting that first car, like dog, that was amazing. Cause you literally don't have to rely on anybody. You can move when you want to move. If somebody hit you up with last minute plans like, yo, they got a party here, boom, bet I'm on my way. You ain't gotta be like, oh, let me go ask my mom or let me go ask my uncle. Like, yo, you could bring me. You ain't gotta ask for approval. You literally can just once you get permission, obviously from your parents. Everybody parents is different, but once you get permission, it's like deuces. I'm out of here, and you on your way to that fucking party in the next 15, 20 minutes. You know what I mean? So it's like a better way to look at it is you're always ready. You don't have to get ready. You're basically staying ready. Like once you have your own car, you basically could pull up anywhere you want at any given moment, literally. So it's like I just I just miss those days. Like I've been driving for about what 4 or 5 years now, give or take. But it's like even though I'm only 23 years old and I can't wait until I could get my dream car and that main car I want, I don't think I'm ever gonna get that feeling of that first car feeling though. And I think we all can relate to that. That first car feeling is different. Y'all let me know in the comments what was y'all first car and how that experience was. Like y'all tell me y'all story. Like I said, mine was a Jeep Cherokee. I'm not too sure on the year, but like I said, I'm gonna show a picture and like I said, y'all let me know what year that was. But like I said, it wasn't that bad. Y'all let me know what type of car y'all had. Did it have air conditioning? Did it not? Was the engine fucked up? Was it good? Were the windows tinted or were you in a fishbowl? Mine was a fishbowl. Like I said, I didn't give two fucks though. It got me to everywhere I needed to go on time. It got me home and like I said, gave me that that power to like I said be out as long as I wanted to be out. That was the best thing. Like you weren't on no time limit when you don't have your own whip, you on a time limit, especially when you got to borrow a ride from another motherfucker. Like, oh, you could drive me home. Like, you going this way? Like, you ain't gotta depend on no friends nor family. So y'all let me know in the comments what was y'all first whip, man. I want to hear y'all stories. Subscribe, like, and comment. Let's go.